What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with God of War Ragnarok, and I am extremely late today. I do apologize for that. I suppose we'll go to the Lake of the Nine.
Well, this is it then.
And somebody turned my mic down.
The end for Odin. And after that, a new beginning for the rest of us.
I mean, like, ridiculously turned my mic down.
I'm just looking forward to seeing all the realms finally standing up to him.
I blame my cats.
Elves and dwarves and hell itself.
You are so certain they will unite?
They have to. After everything they've been through. They have to. Don't they?
Kid, it's never that simple.
Anything in Midgard you want to do? You know, while we still can.
As I said...
Preparations for the attack, so there's time.
As I said at the end of the last video, no, we're going for the end of the story here. Okay.
Time to cleave some heads.
Boost my frozen axe. Make the blades of chaos better. And the spear.
Look like a toothpick.
And...
Want to talk for a spell?
no, I'm good. What was I saying? Yeah, we're just gonna head off, finish off the game, because all our remaining quests are those simple, hey, go and find all the ravens, go and find all of these flowers, go and find all of the Draugr holes.
I mean, probably. Surtur didn't want Samara involved. So instead of them combining to form the Ragnarok beast, he did a workaround that left her out of it.
Well, hopefully he still shows up at Ragnarok to plunge his sword into the heart of Asgard.
And where is that exactly?
Only Surtur knows.
Yeah, I've got just a small opinion on this. I mean, you're expecting your workaround here to, well, work. I mean, we're dealing with ancient prophecy. I don't know. I don't want to say that there's no such thing as a workaround for ancient prophecy. It's either you do something that it changes prophecy, you do something thinking you're changing it, and it ends up leading to the prophecy, you know, Wishmaster style. Or the third option, you change something and it completely... oh, wait, did I already say eliminates prophecy? I'm losing my mind. Or you play into the prophecy as it's written. It seems like they're trying to go towards the second option, or the first. I forget. I forgot how how I listed them because I'm dumb. But essentially, they're thinking this workaround will lead to playing into the prophecy. There we go.
For when we blow Gallarhorn. Guess I was kind of hoping to see some of them here.
When all the realm towers open at once, we'll see plenty, lad. Odin won't believe what's coming for him.
No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Groa's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr. Do not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
But it's entirely possible that our
Wow. The Valkyries look different.
messing with things completely changes fate. Who knows?
Well, what would Ragnarok be without Ragnarok?
Who else agreed to join us? I see the Valkyries.
Better than that. They are reborn. Corporeal and uncorrupted, thanks to no small amount of Vanir magic. They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
And your brother.
He came through. The elves called a truce to unite against Asgard. That gives us an advantage by air. And with Hel's army for a vanguard.
What about Sindri? Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him. But there's time yet. And I think we have what we need to clear a path for the Ragnarok beast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all? Sigrun, it's good to see you so... alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself when last we met. I'm glad you're safe. My queen, the Shield Maidens will be divided among the forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready. Kratos, Atreus, Mimir, please excuse me.
Oh. Good night, then.
Freya, have you determined our path out of Asgard?
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
And if they are not?
Then we all know what we signed up for. Our plan is only missing one thing. A leader.
That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before.
I held his invading army to a stalemate. This is our invasion, a siege on his terrain. I want our most experienced wartime general in the field. I don't care about the honors, I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Freya.
I know what I'm asking. Just... sleep on it?
So essentially she's asking him to become the old Kratos.
Kratos, your tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Mine?
A young warrior needs his own space, don't you think?
I do. Wow. Thanks.
Sleep on what we spoke of. Let me know in the morning what you decide.
You know, I mean, she's essentially asking him to lead the charge, which, I mean, we kind of were gonna do that anyways, but, I mean, she's asking him, like I said, to kind of become who he was.
Hey. Is it okay if I just hang out here for now?
Have a seat.
Nothing's wrong. I just want to be alone. And think.
But yeah, essentially, I kind of made my point come across is there's no telling what them doing something different with Surtur would lead to. Because it's like I said, either they have changed fate entirely by doing something different, they have ended up doing something different, but that was the true prophecy all along, and they've actually fed into it, or... well, I mean, they didn't do the third one, which was do it the way it was supposed to be and have everything play out the way fate foretold. So, it's one of the other two. It's either it's something completely unexpected that's going to happen, or it's going to work out. Well, I guess those are the two options. I don't know. I just... they're so certain that their workaround is going to lead to the expected results. I don't think it's that guaranteed. What, are you going to bang ahead? Well, I mean, I guess I'm going to let that joke sit. I'm not saying it.
Last night, I'd like to spend it feeling something besides hate. Will you tell me one last silly story?
There's nothing I'd like more. Except perhaps a dance. Though I may have lost a step.
Oh my god, there are just so many jokes. I mean,
I don't tell silly stories.
You only tell silly stories.
I can never argue.
I mean, I can't. Nope. Come on, AJ. For once, do the mature thing. Don't do it. Don't go into puerile humor. Yeah, see, I would like surgically graft that to my body right now. I would not put that down. With how much of a sneaky fuck Odin is, I would not put that down.
Can I sleep here tonight?
I thought you wanted your own tent. You know, I also think you'd want to close that tent so the heat would stay more, whatever.
You must quiet your mind.
I can't.
Then I will tell you a story.
If I fall asleep, promise you'll finish it tomorrow?
Of course. Now, close your eyes. There was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered them to his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. And one day, he threw down the logs as he could no longer bear their weight. And he called for death to come to him. And when death arrived,
Well, I want to hear the end of that story, because I don't know, I'm very curious. It's also a bit of a morbid bedtime story, but should we really be surprised? God, they get so much story out of just, or so much,
Only one who ever got my eyebrows.
so much implied dialogue through those quiet moments of the models just interacting.
She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home.
Sorry if you hear my dog in the background.
Does my request upset you? Death is a natural part of life, my love. I wish only to be prepared for when my time comes. Immortals must do such things. I am glad to have you prepare with me.
See, I really disagree with the people who say that Kratos just becomes a simp for his new wife.
I have nothing to say.
Well, say something. I enjoy hearing your voice.
The funeral pyre. I would have chosen different.
Oh?
And, I mean, I get it. It's because he has a different kind of relationship with Freya, or Faye, than he did with his, can't remember the name of his wife.
My land. We entomb our loved ones.
In,
Trapped in the ground for eternity.
I would have you close to me.
How touching. My rotting corpse would bring you such comfort.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of his wife in the original games, but I think it's because he's a very different person. In this one, he was kind of a broken man leaving Greece. I mean, he essentially fought and what did it?
Did you know?
That was different.
Circumstance, yes.
But what did it do? It essentially just left an entire land in fucking chaos. You know, it just rendered it just completely asunder. Here he's trying something different. He wants to find peace, not be a warrior, and he kind of ended up having to be a warrior again. And she was kind of his way out. I don't know. I liked it.
But we'll exist without you. Whenever that day comes. For you. And for our son.
And I really love his whole thing with Atreus there, where he's essentially regretting having to send his son to war.
We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
When you were gone, that part of me dies as well. To feel your absence.
Culmination of love is grief. And yet we love, despite the inevitable. We open our hearts to it. When the pyre is spent, and you have gathered my ashes, spread them from the highest peak in all the realms. You will do this for me. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. Open your heart to the world as you have opened it to me, and you will find every reason to keep living in it.
Oh my god, that transition. Dude, Christopher Judge fucking nailed this role. I mean, oh my god, he's so good. Like, he doesn't even really inflect differently. It's very minor, but you see just so much in the character. He killed it.
What's going on?
It is time.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
fly into battle with you one more time, my queen.
Me too. But not as your queen. As sisters.
I like this new armor for Atreus.
Yes. I will be your general.
It will be an honor to fight alongside you, General.
Aye, brother.
And the red and gold
Right by your side.
aesthetic and everything.
So, what are your orders?
To the temple.
See, I would have done one thing differently. I would have done one thing differently. I'm going to pause here just to pitch my idea. I would have, because calling this, because I understand why they want to put the focus on Kratos, because he's still the main character of God of War. He is the God of War, etc., etc. But this game has been so much also focused about Atreus' story, about him finding out who he really is. Is he Loki? Is he Atreus? Is he some amalgamation of the two? Is he, or does the name not matter? He is who he is. It's really been a story of him and self-discovery for him, as well as Kratos has to learn to let go and almost have to face his worst fear of having to send his son into war, because it is the thing that needs to be done to stop this threat. And really also kind of having to embrace who he was and who he is as almost the same individual. So it's a really interesting kind of thing. So what I would have done, instead of Atreus, getting up saying, whatever, it's time to go. I'll leave you alone, sir, or whatever. What I would have done, had Kratos wake up, silently put his weapons on his back. Maybe that's, he looked at his axe and he steps out. Atreus kind of wakes up, sees his dad off to the side, kind of looking out at the frozen landscape of Midgard. He turns around and he'd use the axe or something to shave his beard. He's clean shaven, or some amalgamation of the facial hair that he had in the original game, because he kind of had a goatee. But he turns around and he's that quintessential God of War look, and that's when he walks to Freya and says, "I will be your general," and he looks like he did in the original games. I think that would have been really cool. That he, like I said, he shaves the beard and he embraces who he was. The ghost of Sparta. I think it would have been really cool. I also would have had Sindri there at the forge. Had a scene with them there, but maybe they're going to do something cool. Maybe they're going to do... Maybe...
I'm so sorry that was dark. Hey there, I made some armor for storming Asgard and whatnot. I thought you could make use of it.
Indeed.
Superior Resurrection Stone. Well, what is the armor?
I got it.
Ah. Okay.
Thank you, Lunda.
Yeah, big softy. You can thank me after, if we all come through the other end of this.
I will. It fits.
Woohoo! Lucky good! Now go show it all.
Okay, there we go. And... Fatebreaker.
Better get that armor nice and bloody. Woohoo! Lucky good!
There we go. Make sure I get the chest armor.
Good fit.
Of of course, I don't have the smoldering embers. Oh well, it is what it is.
Good luck out there, General. I believe.
I was wondering if he was going to get armor that kind of matched everyone else. We're going to take a look at skills real quick, because I know we've got experience, so we might as well buy anything that we haven't already. There we go. Looks like I got everything for him. I think I have everything for Atreus as well. Alright.
General.
Sir?
General.
General?
Sir.
Doctor. Like I said, I would have shaved the beard. I think it would have been a really cool way of showing him fusing who he has, all this character growth and everything, and accepting who he was as a person, as the ghost of Sparta. You know, they're all part of him.
To escape my past. To start a new life. I can hide no longer. I do not want this war. We have suffered enough. Prophecy did not lead us here, nor will it win this battle. Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything. If that is the cost of vengeance, so be it.
Odin has taken so much from us already. The realms have suffered enough. No matter the cost. This ends today.
Going out in a blaze of glory means that Odin burns too? As well be. A big, fat smile on my face.
For Brock.
Yeah, I really like the Valkyrie's wings, how they kind of went with kind of like a falcon or a more bird-like instead of angel.
Ready yourselves.
Why did that reminded me of the grasshoppers from A Bug's Life?
The Muspelheim Tower has fallen.
And if Odin goes after Niflheim next,
They're trying to shut out Ragnarok.
we gotta stop those war machines.
Not an ideal start.
Wait.
Ingrid, we don't have time.
I know. Just wait.
What's he doing here?
Ingrid!
Well, we got work to do.
You follow. Triss.
I love that sword.
Watch out, Mitch.
They somehow made a sword an awesome character.
This way!
What? You're teaming with her, not your kid. This is your kid's activity here.
Keep moving!
Eastlawn Tower's not
Careful,
looking
brother.
so good.
You're covered in Bifrost.
Oh, am I?
There's still time. We have to. No!
That's not good.
Angrboda! I knew you'd show up!
Catch him later!
Incoming! What's our next plan, brother?
We have no other plan. Our focus remains on the war machines.
We should head for the floor.
Plan.
Without Ragnarok, it's our only chance to break through the wall.
Princess Floor! You said only Saturn knew how to use it.
Let's say I was wrong.
Shield strike now!
Behind you! Look out! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Shut up. I'm dealing with a battle chicken.
The war machines. We use them to breach the flaw and strike the city with our allies.
Sounds desperate.
Good. Desperation is our advantage.
Would have preferred a realm-destroying fire giant, but I suppose desperation is better than nothing.
Oh, okay.
Was that? It was. Odin's new Valkyrie queen is Gná.
I would think so.
Then we must hurry. Eyes up!
Behind you! Look out!
Okay, I gotta fight these guys first. Okay.
Behind you! Watch out! Impressive!
Right side!
Watch your right!
Right side!
So I saw Kratos use that big scythe on somebody. It's like, when the hell did he get that weapon?
Left side, brother!
Last enemy. Up here.
welcome sight. But he didn't follow us from Midgard. Curious. He'll keep Thor busy at least.
They sound eager. Good.
Well, it's kind of the same Jormungandr. It's hard to, because the snake that that he met in that witch's basement or whatever that he put the giant soul into, that was growing and whatever became the world serpent. You know, it just kind of played with.
We're getting nowhere. The Einherjar return from Valhalla as quickly as we kill them.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same. It's that snake that he found in Jotunheim.
We are running out of armies.
Looks like the Giants made it after all.
The snake looks different.
He is different. But when I was away, never mind, later.
The Einherjar's link to Valhalla.
Yeah.
My sisters and I must sever it.
Go.
Still no sign of the dwarves.
Sindri won't let us down. We have to trust him.
Rally all you can. We will make for this Svalbard tower.
I'm really hoping for a whole bunch of short people running out going, "Ah!"
What's the plan? Are we gonna
and ankle biting.
The war machines.
Oh, so we're pretty desperate, huh?
I mean, did you expect this not to be some sort of desperate fight? I was kind of expecting that from the very beginning.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Damn it! Ragnarok is supposed to be here! Why isn't he here?
Well, like I said, we kind of changed fate or whatever. I mean, go Fenrir.
No! That Valkyrie followed them through the realm there!
Oh, those Angerboda? I thought those Fenrir.
We got more important things to worry about. Even if we can breach the wall.
Perhaps it is better this way.
Better for who?
What was I thinking? Come on, Brain. I like how they kind of had that Loki has created, or Atreus has created the things that are supposed to kill the Norse gods. You know, that, yes, Loki was supposed to literally give birth.
Delightful. Odin's in for it now.
You know, he's supposed to give birth to Jormungandr. He's supposed to give birth to Fenrir. Sort of he has.
Where is your army?
No more dwarves are dying for this. Save it! Odin forced them to build those war machines. And I'm here to tear them down.
Before you break them, we must turn them on the floor.
Fine. Leave it to the dwarves to clean up after the giants.
God damn it, I love Sindri in this game, man. Like, Brock was the cooler one in the first game. Sindri has fucking... They did some really cool shit with this character in this. I mean, they did one of my favorite things, too, where they've literally taken a character, pushed him to his breaking point and beyond, and then showed us what he is now. Well, that's cool.
About bloody time he showed up.
You don't get to use us anymore.
God damn, that was cool.
What you wanted. I didn't want this. Oh. Close your heart to it. Close your heart.
Who are they?
Midgardians. Odin took them in. They shouldn't be here. They're not soldiers.
Odin put them in our path to die.
It's war. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything. What are you doing?
Son, listen closely. You feel their pain because that is who you are. And you must never sacrifice that. Never. Not for anyone. I was wrong, Atreus. I was wrong. Open your heart. Open your heart to their suffering. That is your mother's wish. And mine as well. Today, son. Today, we will be better.
But what can we do?
See the size of that thing? I think we're gonna win. I mean, if they don't kill us first.
Why have you stopped? Ragnarok is here. We finally have Odin right where we...
We will stop Odin. But we did not come to sacrifice the innocent. We will breach the wall at Hrimthur's Flaw.
With what army?
Atreus and I will be enough.
That's suicide.
It may be. But we will die seeking justice, not vengeance. Can that weapon break open the flaw?
Only one way to find out.
You three. Get those people to safety wherever you can find it.
We will see it done. Freya and I will do what we can to slow Ragnarok.
He was not mindless before. See if he will listen to reason.
I love the way he flies.
Will not get away.
If he does, so help me.
I know.
Valky!
Don't know.
No! Protect him! I will help those that are trapped. And meet you at the fall. Go! Go, Atreus!
Ooh, and now we're playing as Atreus. Okay. And I think this is where we're going to call it for today. Oh, man, how do I feel? I don't know how I feel about him saying, you know, open your heart to, you know, open your heart. I get it. They're trying to give it an uplifting sort of thing at the end where he's realizing that this is what Faye wanted. He didn't want him to be who he was. That war required, again, it's the war. War is won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything. I understand it, but I actually preferred that message. I preferred that message that war is not necessarily always a morally correct thing. It is a lot of times he's fucking with us, we're going to put an end to it before he kills us sort of deal. You know, it's a little morally gray. You know, it's when Atreus said, you know, I didn't want this, you know, Sindri, it would have been great, yeah, having Sindri with a line, something like, you know, of course it is of course it's what you wanted. You just didn't want to see it. You know, I understand what they're doing, but I still think, I don't know. I think I would have preferred. It's not bad. It's just not necessarily, I think, what I would have liked to see, if that makes sense. But either way, we're going to call it quits here. Pick up here in the next one. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment if you're not already, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, yeah, I'm out.